Happy Wednesday to you. Really looking forward to our time together tonight as we continue in our study of Ecclesiastes. Tonight, I'd like to finish chapter 6 briefly. There's some things that I want to button up at the end of that chapter, and then I want to jump into chapter 7, where Solomon argues for the better. Spiritual maturity, as I've heard it defined and described, is the ability to discern that which is better. And I think that's right. Throughout our lives, we're constantly challenged with the mission of appraisal, right? We're appraising things and prioritizing things. And ultimately, through these appraisals, what we're doing is we're assigning value, whether we realize it or not. And based on the value that we give things, well, that's what we spend our time on. That's what we prioritize. That's what we fill our hearts with. So Solomon is going to argue in the first 13 or so verses. Well, that's going to be our goal, but my shortcomings in this context. But Solomon's going to argue that some things are better than others, and that's true. And I'd like for us to discuss and think about why these things that he brings up, why they are better, if they're better. Are these things better? Are they better ways of thinking and doing? Are they the way I'm doing things generally in my own life right now? And if not, maybe that's why, well, I have these constant and ongoing struggles. We should want better. So Solomon's going to challenge us in that. So consider some of these after reading Ecclesiastes 7, the first 13 or so verses in preparation for tonight. Just consider some of these throughout your day to day. Number one, a good name is better than fine perfume. True or false? And why? Maybe give some thought as to the difference between character and reputation. Is one better or more significant than the other? Are they different? And if so, does that mean that the other doesn't matter? If character and reputation are different, and I think one could argue that character, what we really are, is better than what people think or perceive that we are, does that mean that our reputation doesn't matter? Number two, a day of one's death better than day of one's birth. Is that true or false? How about this? Is it person dependent? Can everybody say that the day of their death is better than the day of their birth? Number three, the house of mourning is better than a house of feasting. Why? That doesn't sound right. Number four, rebuke is better than praise. How do you deal with constructive criticism? Are you good at giving criticism? Are you effective in that? What makes one effective in that? What makes one effective in receiving it? Is rebuke better than praise? Number five, the long haul is better than the shortcut. Number six, today is better than yesterday, the precious present. And then we're back to this in verse 12, wisdom is better than wealth. Now, obviously, these are big ideas with the big applications to our lives. So do your very best. Think about these things in preparation for tonight. If you're so inclined to discuss and apply some of these things, that's what we're going to be doing tonight in our class. Looking forward to it. Hope to see you there tonight. Have a great day.